It is one of the most contentious segments of the week. It's Team of the Week. Steve Nichols, Shaka Hislop, Gav Marcotti on the panel. Let's start with you, Stevie. Any problems with this?
Yes, absolutely. I got a few. Well, I got one major problem.
Right.
Lukaku?
I'd love to know how Mitrovic doesn't get in this team. I mean, he only played 20 minutes. He scored one, made one, and you've got the likes of Igalo, who worked hard, but it was an own goal. It wasn't even his goal. And you got Lukaku, who gets a goal, missed a few chances, and again, I'll go back to Mitrovic.
Okay.
Scores one, sets one up. How does he not get in? Who didn't put him in?
Did you put Mitrovic in, Shaq?
Did you put Igalo in?
No.
Did you? So that must mean that Gav Marcotti put a Gallo in.
Oh, boy.
Well, all right. I didn't have Mitrovic in because he didn't play 90 minutes. For all you know, he could have had a rubbish 70 minutes the rest of the time. So you come on as a sub, unless you go and score a hat trick, then you don't get in, rather than just pouncing on a couple defensive errors. Igalo, if you get to watch the extended highlights, it's not just the goal. There's the other one that was cleared off the line. There's the fact he made John O'Shea, who, you know, I think he may be older, but he knows a thing or two about defending. He made him dance like some kind of puppet on a string with a whole array of moves time and again. And Watford are absolutely flying. He scored for like a zillion games in a row. I would have to ask, how can you not have Igalo,
When do we
frankly?
start praising people for getting shots cleared off the line? When did that kick off? It's about scoring goals, making
When
chances.
they go and they create their own shot by beating 4 people, and the guy's lucky to clear it off the line.
Better untangle the things you're sitting in at the moment.
Stevie, football is not just about scoring goals. You of all people should know that.
What's it about then? What's the most important thing? What is the most important thing in the game?
Most important
Scoring
Most
goals.
important thing in the
the
game
whole
is not
object
conceding.
of the game is to score goals, not get your shots cleared off the line for a start. It's about goals. That's why everybody wants to be a centre forward. Everybody wants to score goals. So when you score goals, you get praise. You don't get praise when you get them cleared off the line. And the fact that he only played for 20 minutes, and the fact that he scored and made one, is fantastic. No?
He's playing against Tottenham. I mean, there's not a part late in the game. I have no problem if you don't want to have Lukaku in there. But Igalo,
what do you mean they're playing
went away
against
from
Tottenham?
home against a Sunderland team that was on the up. I mean, what did Mitrovic come on other than
they're playing against? You make that sound as though they were playing against Aston Villa, not Tottenham. Tottenham, who previously have only lost one game all season. That's the same Tottenham.
Good for them. Sunderland were having a mini revival.
That's why it's good for
under
Mitrovic to do what he did in 20 minutes.
Watford is 7th in the table.
Mitrovic did in 20 minutes what other teams' forwards couldn't do all season. Score winning goals and assist winning goals. I'm only using facts,
fundamental ground rule.
I'm only using facts.
Listen, if he played the whole game, maybe, but he didn't. So
Shaka,
no Mitrovic for me.
You're very quiet for someone who was on this panel.
Yeah. I only had 3 players in that starting 11.
And do you lose much sleep over it?
I don't lose much sleep over anything.
Ali, do you want to say? You don't have to say anything, I don't think.
Ali loses
No, I
less
don't.
sleep than me.
I will tell you that I'm a little surprised that Gab was going at Tottenham the way he was. He usually loves Tottenham. And then the other thing that I always see, and you're watching it from the outside, is that Gab usually gets the most players in. Is there a reason for that? Is there a reason why Gab gets the most players every weekend and Stevie has to defend his players?
That's a good question.
Well, the strange thing is, we actually send our emails to England.
Paul Mariner. It's actually Paul Mariner who normally gets the most players in. In his absence, I might have been able to squeeze a few guys in there.
Throw Maras under the bus.
Okay.
Throw Maras under the bus. That's what.
What a team player. No, it's not all about scoring goals.
Let's not go there again.
Stevie will be losing some sleep tonight.
Will there be any players maybe making a case tomorrow in the game between Leicester and Chelsea for a late inclusion in Team of the Week? Is it too late now? Who cares, in fact? We'll be back 6 p.m. Eastern, ESPN News.